Hello?
Bagley here. How did everything go earlier?
Fine. We may have a new member. Next task.
The Clan Kelly doctor you're looking for is close by. Seems he's got a laptop with him too, presumably with a folder somewhere on it labelled Crimes.
Look out! It doesn't have to end like this.
Direct time! Sending out my fire.
Try and get me out of it. Trouble here.
There's the laptop. Laptop scraped. Get to safety while I analyze the data. I found them at a warehouse where the experimental drugs are being stored. I'm sure Mary Kelly won't mind if you nick a few.
Welcome back to The Upload. Today we're talking about cryptocurrency. Crypto now seems like it's been around forever, but it's really quite a new invention. Were you an early adopter?
I was one of the first that was in this market. There seemed to be a new way of financial transactions, a new way of money. It's something that we could completely reinvent and change some of the legacy financial.
I'm detecting a vehicle nearby with at least 2 years' worth of treatment inside. That's more than enough to wean our contact's friend off the treatment.
All right.
There's the vehicle with the drugs in it. Try not to destroy it.
What makes this vehicle so special? I'm checking out.
Come on, get searching! Drone, get searching!
Got the vehicle. Where to?
I found a safe location where our friend can pick it up. Sending you the coordinates now.
Crypto now seems like it's been around forever.
Auto drive now
but it's
enabled.
really quite a new invention. Were you an early adopter?
I was one of the first that was in this market. There seemed to be a
Auto
new
drive
way
now
of
disabled.
financial transactions, a new way of money. It's something that we could completely reinvent and change some of the legacy financial systems around the world and really give power back to the people.
Yeah, it was a real shift in the way that the world works. And let's recap the basics. So, central to cryptocurrency is the distributed ledger technology, the tech that keeps track of all transactions. And what this means is you can have a decentralized system without having to trust any one party, like old-fashioned banks.
One of the reasons why I got involved so early was that you could stay anonymous.
Yeah, the features of cryptocurrency very much fit into that early mindset. It was all about finding an alternative to centralized systems. It was kind of a countercultural punk ethos. The whole point of the distributed ledger is you're not trusting any one person to keep a track of who has what money or how they're spending it. It's all out there in the open for anyone to see, and yet you can remain secretive.
But not everybody now wants to keep up this crypto legacy. They don't share this attitude anymore. We've seen institutions, businesses, even governments experimenting with crypto,
Auto drive
which
now
doesn't really
enabled.
fit into its original radical counterculture mold.
Yeah, it's kind of weird today to think of people not using cryptocurrency. It's so mainstream now. You know, I'm almost nostalgic for the feel of cash. good old-fashioned paper and coins. First they changed the paper notes to plastic notes, and now it's just
Auto
all
drive now
digital.
disabled.
There's nothing to hold on to.
It was great just to be able to have a little bit of money to carry around with you.
I think the turning point in the UK really came a few years ago when the pound dropped 10% over just one season. People living off grid started using crypto, and just as everyone was losing faith in the pound, they were gaining it in cryptocurrency, which turned out to be much more stable, kind of the opposite to what people thought in the beginning.
And then, of course, there was the recession. It didn't take long for startups to see an opportunity in this new way of doing finance. A lot of traditional money was converted to crypto, and it really shook up the financial sector.
Can you remember when they first introduced crypto cash bodies?
That was really sneaky. It was a classic startup behaviour. They just installed them everywhere. No consultation with the government, no approval or anything. But people immediately started to use them.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me of how Bloom put out the Optic. They just made it free and flooded the streets with these devices. Suddenly everyone had them.
If there's this great option in tech, people are just going to start using it.
Parliament actually tried to put a stop to the cash points, but people were using them so much already, there was outrage. I mean, some parts of London were already using them.
I did what you asked. The drugs your friend needs are safe. They're in a truck that our AI Bagley will send you the coordinates to.
I'm in your debt.
DedSec is looking to fill the ranks. You should join.
All right, mate. I'm in.
In a last-ditch effort to save the pound. But it's not like that here. People are still using crypto.
Our resistance is only as good as the people in it. We're happy to have you.
Thank you. I'm ready for action.
Fuck yeah.
We have an Albion operative on our roster. We should let them know they're needed. Nigel Cass's meeting will begin soon. Approach the Tower of London when you're ready.
Fuck me! No.
Albion is recruiting today.
Well, hello.
If we're lucky, word hasn't spread that you've hung up your jackboots. Just try to put on your meek, harmless, broken by the system face. Oh, and don't forget your uniform.
How efficient.
looking sharp. Your ex-colleagues won't pay any attention to you unless you let them take a close look.
No sentries in.
A word of caution now we're inside. Any disturbance in here and Nigel Cass will surely cancel his meeting. Avoid being detected by your former colleagues or this operation is a bust.
Nigel won't have anything important on this floor.
You know much more about Cass than I do.
Yeah, I was Albion too, if you hadn't twigged to that. Me and Cass were close once. Looked up to him.
Huh.
He was bigger than life, fam. Literally a tech genius. And I was just a
Intruder
gearhead
alert!
kid.
Intruder
I wanted
alert!
to be like him. That's why I joined up.
Seriously.
Out of their bloody minds. Wanna live your life. Should have known better. Stop chatting with your girl and get back to work. Nothing here.
Total pessimist. I have to think if we didn't need the mercenaries, they wouldn't be here. What with the toad bombings, and there's the immigration issues every day.
This new project director's presenting
Queen
upstairs.
Victoria kept these letters, written by her
This is
beloved
rolling.
and much more
This is
to
going to
Albert
make our jobs
until her
that
death
much
in
easier
19.
and safer.
Yeah. You don't think it's going to make certain aspects about job redundant?
Everything is
do you?
proceeding on schedule.
Not a chance.
And Mr. Cass,
Director Cass takes care of this now. You know that.
I believe he has ensured their death books before coming in.
Just can't hold it back anymore, you know? Some people refuse to live in reality. How do you feel when you talk to someone like that? Well, point, you know, the three of us together, you care about will. You know, they're a friend. Can't stand it. And one day they just stop answering your texts. Stop answering your calls. Can't get hold of them.
I heard someone saying DedSec was
10 years.
They better not be just a bunch of terrorists pretending to have morals.
This door clearly requires a security pass.
Fantastic.
Use one of the nearby computers to create your forgery.
Be careful. You don't want to know what Nigel does with trespassers.
I will not be sent out against those fucking thugs.
Mainly because he has a plan.
Vision. That's why, as I see as one envisaged, you would dream up in a million years.
Do the
He wants
dishes,
us laying
clean
off
the
Clan
sink,
Kelly,
loads
but
of
he has a
things, really.
reason for it.
And like,
I know,
it's not like I'm being a hermit, innit? I'm communicating when I'm on there. I'm taking in art and culture, and it's not like I'm addicted to fentanyl or something.
It'll take some time for the forgery to be ready. To keep you occupied, I dragged up still images and a recording from an internal investigation into Cass Sr.'s death.
I want to see it.
Internal Psych Assessment AS001 Subject Cass Nigel. Mr. Cass experienced a deeply traumatic event when he witnessed the murder of his father, Gareth Cass, CEO of Albion. He began exhibiting symptoms soon after what he frequently described as the random event. Mr. Cass's initial symptoms included insomnia, paranoia, distorted blame, and recurring flashbacks. However, he appears to have channeled his anger and self-described powerlessness into his work to ensure that Albion become, quote, a mechanism for preventing unpredictable violence. It seems somewhat of a mania, edging on psychosis. For me, this raises concerns about Mr. Cass's fitness to run a multinational security company. But I cannot, at this time, make any recommendation beyond continued monitoring, especially considering that I have been asked to close this file.
Well, shit. Cass really isn't right in the head, and they're trusting him with the security of London.
Yeah, well, Nigel's never close to anyone but his dad. And me, I guess. Never had much faith in people, really.
Well, the pass is ready, but rough. If this resistance thing doesn't work out, I doubt you'll make a living as a document forger. Let's give it a go anyway. Nigel Cass awaits.
Why would any self-respecting conspiracy go through the bother? Can't get hold of us. Spend billions and billions on bribes and extortions and for what? 10 years. They can't even be bothered to drop me a line.
Director.
Outside. Seems a bit tense.
How are you getting on with those metrics? The deadline is coming up quickly. We wouldn't do to miss it. He's presenting some stakeholders.
I know, but if I mess this up, the whole project is delayed for... I don't know how.
Don't even joke about that. I don't even want to think about what Director Cass would do. Just make sure you get it done.
Welcome to Project Themis. Our new autonomous drones. These drones can identify, isolate, and terminate threats before they can do harm. They can go anywhere, see everything. They could kill a man alone in an alley or in a crowd of hundreds with perfect precision. Themis drones can do what humans have always struggled to. Act immediately and decisively. Without your support, I couldn't stand here and tell you, I promise you, that with the launch of Project Themis, London will be the first city in the world to be made truly safe.
Mr. Cass, I was hoping you called us all in here today to discuss the ethical issues.
No, it's all right. The Commissioner cares, as we all do. I admire his passion and his dedication. Let's talk ethics.
Well, for one, Themis goes far beyond Albion's mandate. We really should have more government consultation.
I see. Delay the launch, so that we can debate and assess the details.
We're missing the human element here. I can get the Defense Minister on the line right now.
Well, if you feel you must. It's the human element that got us into this. No more debate, delay, indecision. Understand this. I will not allow anyone, not even myself, to jeopardize Themis. Now, will our friends at Tidus be ready? You are the cornerstone of the project after all. Do you need to consult any outside parties?
No. We'll be ready.
And just in time. Criminals running our streets. Illegals threatening our families. The police commissioner himself. Assassinated by terrorists. Decisiveness is hard. But here's the best part. Once this decision is made, no more will be required of you.
A building-wide security sweep has been initiated due to document breach.
I warned you about that forgery. Your uniform will help. Don't let them get a close look at you.
How do I get out, Bagley?
The catacombs, fam.
Head doors and corners. Go! Find the bus. Now!
You hire.
What in the world is happening?
All clear? I don't know you.
Saw Nigel in action in there, didn't you? Man can be very, persuasive.
Fuck. He's crazed. And anything coming out of that brain case will be crazed, including this Themis project. What the fuck? Fuck's sake! Damn. Nothing to whinge about there.